my day was on a Tuesday about a year ago. It was a normal Tuesday. I was actually not in school at the time. I was just scheduled to work. So I went to work. It was a 9 to 5:30 shift, so it wasn't too bad. I was actually pretty excited that I was working because in the morning I could just go an hour and there's no one there. It's pretty much just the time to set the direction for like all the other associates that are going to be coming in. So around 10 o'clock, another associate came in. The day was going pretty well. Pretty much going really fast and not a lot of people coming in, but just a lot of work to be done. So 5:30 comes around, and then I get out. I decided maybe like I'll see my friends, maybe I'll go eat. So I didn't eat earlier. I decided maybe I could just get like a burger, like a nice juicy burger, and just eat it right then. But I decided just to get some Hawaiian barbecue. So after I went to the Hawaiian barbecue place, I got some chicken cuts. We get this place that I like a lot, and it's really good because it has this sour dipping sauce. So I went home and I called my friend. He's like, "Oh yeah, we should go practice or something." So I went to his house. We're in a band, so we made just a couple songs that day. And the cool thing about it is that we actually made vocals on top of it. So like it wasn't something that we normally did. We just recorded it all in that moment. And then he wanted to know if I wanted to drink too. So we poured just a glass of wine, and I had a glass of wine. So we had just 2 glasses. We drank both, and then we wanted to go somewhere just for more musical inspiration. So we just decided to go to this spot just at the top. It was this place called Hell's Gate at the top of Turnbull Canyon. So we went to the top and then we just kind of like cruised up. It was just a normal night. It wasn't too bad just because it's Tuesday. It wasn't like a weekend. So there's no cops up there. There wouldn't be anyone. So I parked the car. Everything seemed good. I just like got all my stuff together. He wanted to bring a little more wine for whatever reason. And then he told me that he had some pills on him. So I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then he's like, oh, can you hold some for me? So I was like, oh, that's just little pills, whatever. So I put 2 in my pocket. It happened to be some Xanax pills. So I was like, oh, whatever, I'll just leave. So we decided to get out of the car, and then all of a sudden that's when it happened. Everything just went bright. All the cops just rushed us out of nowhere. Out of the darkness, all the cops, there's 3 or 4, they just told us to put our hands behind our head. And they reached into our pockets and they found the Xanax. So he somehow had a prescription for it, but I didn't know. And they asked if I had a prescription for it, and I told them that I didn't. So they shoved me into the back of the cop car. And then they searched the car for it to see if there's anything else. He tossed the wine, so they didn't find anything else. And they tossed him in the car too. He's like, oh, why am I here? Why do I have to get in the car? And then they got in the car and they asked, like, are you his dealer? Are you selling these pills? And then he said, oh, no, he's not, I'm not a dealer. So I just asked him, like, oh, like, can I go now? And then the cop said, no, you're going to go to jail. So they asked my friend if he has his license. So like, oh, you can drive his car, you can drive his car home. He's like, oh, I just have my permit. So they decided that they're just going to tow my car. So that night, I sat in jail, and then I pretty much was in and out, just thinking maybe I wasn't there, maybe it was a dream. So I woke up and I thought, oh, okay, just a normal day again. It's Wednesday. I realized I was still behind bars. I got out that day, and then I joined a program to do rehabilitation, and now I actually help kids that are on drugs, and then I help them get off. And then my friend actually still does the pills to this day, and he's trying to get into a rehabilitation program. And that was the scariest day of my life.